happy with the current outcome, but let's find out first if Apache is able to hold the line. He finds himself one tapper, though keeping a clear-cut, dry-cut hill, as JL is able to return. It's Selectah that gets themselves a little bit of an entry onto B. It's going to be a 4-on-3, currently with NaVi Junior coming in hot from middle. No flank through tunnels. This is going to be a very hard retake for the B side.
Hooked in for now, letting the flash come over. JL maybe wanting the later, and yeah, that's actually the goal. This is ideal that they actually did show the long presence first, just because we knew that the op obviously had been pushed up, and it influenced the op to go back. Instead, Bit was the one who went forward solo. Oh, that was the collateral. They were actually getting legged down in the background, and still though getting himself the kill, and in on the A bomb site. One Flatcher also finding success. This round fell apart real quick. But yeah, needing to be maybe a little bit more selective with those early peaks, or at least having people ready to follow up. But the 4-on-5, it is still redeemable. Definitely can't count Selectah out of this one as they move forward, especially in towards that B split. Ooh. Nice flash came over though to allow Unker to peek in. Same idea had like Apache. He ended up getting caught, but it doesn't matter. Unker, he anchors that B bomb site. Nice double spray down. JL, unfortunately, had lost the bomb as he was moving up. If he had the bomb there, that could have been very winnable, which they had success with before, even when they started it while already down in the 4-on-5. So it does make sense, you can see, wanting to try and abuse what maybe they had spotted as a bit of a weakness previously. The only issue is, Gospodarov, he says, nah, there ain't no weakness around here. Peeks in from window, and a quick up kill did open things up in favor of NaVi Junior initially. Is still in position right now, haven't lost his teammate. I don't know how the hell he's able to get that kill right there. The little flick up and nut shot for Edward. And a nut shot by Gospodarov. It's 2-on-3. This is still winnable for sure with the B choke points to be held off, but NaVi Junior, they do have the man advantage. They have the nades, they have a kit, and they're getting ready now with plenty of time to move forward.
Tapa's going to be holding the line towards window. The smoke in tunnels prevents anybody from coming up or there and helping out the take. Although Uncare burns Raven, he still is able to find the first. And now Tapa, he finds himself one, sees the last one close to Xbox. It's a 1-on-1 bit, no kit, but he's got time. And he picks up the kit in the nick of time.
They've had a pretty good recovery considering how things actually started off for them. But look at this, Selectah. They've got some rifles, they've got a couple SMGs, or rather one SMG and a Tech 9, and they just want to move out of tunnels, which so far isn't going too well for them. The nade to follow up as well going to do actually not all that much damage. And now in the back of the bomb site, I was going to say there is a player looking to be in trouble, and although he is in the end, it's when Edward gets a double kill to leave himself in the 1-on-2. So in terms of the actual entries towards the bomb site, it really didn't go too well. It's come down to Edward now needing to clutch this one out. Although they have no idea he's repositioned in on mid, and I don't think they're going to expect this so quickly. So he could have a chance for a free kill here. Potentially the two of them if he catches them at the door. Oh, God, this is going to be so awkward to time in. If they check or not, no, they don't.
Oh, Edward.
For Edward. That was the 1-on-4. He had gotten the 2 on B before wrapping around as well.
Pretty on the spot, man. No joke.
Really, it just sounds weird from an Irish person in general, even if I didn't pronounce it correctly. Oh, one flat drop. Damn, he actually got the second. That was crazy. I didn't even realize he had gone down to bit right there. It didn't show up in the kill feed, at least not as the right color. But he got the double before going down. He has kept it in a position for Selectah where they have the man advantage and they have the ability now to just cross over together. And we're seeing even NaVi Junior trying to go aggressive, but look who it is. Gospodarov, he had a great time previously on B. Now he needs to come out on top of the clutch, and he's not going to connect the shot when it really matters. Spotted on the ramp, obviously, and even giving room for JL to just jump up.
Right now, they're not exactly in the best of spots when it comes down to their positions. And Topa, pop flashes through long. Molotov as well flying in. The response is quite severe. NaVi Junior, they've just been duped. They've been duped heavily. I mean, it's a two-man fake on long, and yet they rotate everybody over towards the A site. And you can see the concern in their movements. And unfortunately for them, they've just lost B site. Tapa double, Tapa triple.
More like Sprayer.
more like Sprayer, right? Exactly. And that is going to be back to a 2-on-2. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, the bomb's already halfway ticked, but if they had a kit, I would have said it could have been certainly still feasible. And obviously, you mentioned on the fact that statistically, the last few games or the first few games hadn't gone well. So that certainly was going to go against what I had said at that point. But this one so far has shown the Selectah, indeed, all very, very capable players.
Wow.
And Apache, he has been having a good time for these last few rounds at least, with some great entries being found time and time again. And looking like the A-bomb site could completely fall. Obviously, as I say, that JL is going to get taken down. And unfortunately, his teammates also are a little bit separated before they're able to move forward. The no-scope through the smoke. Unker absolutely wrecking right now. Even spotted the head going up the ramp. Unfortunately, couldn't connect, but he's given them the man advantage. And he's given the chance here for NaVi Junior to potentially get the 5th round at the half-time.
Hoping to be a bit more aggressive. This time Tappa alone on short. I'm not sold on this. Yeah, Bit will punish it. NaVi Junior, they get the entry.
Yeah, that was weird. Having only one on short itself, and now struggling to actually hold the push that's coming forward.
Oh, yeah.
Bit just continues to pick up openings. He's got all 3 of them so far. And I mean, look at that. He isn't taking a single point of damage. He's still on 100 health. 3 kills to his name, and looking like NaVi Junior should be able to get this second pistol unless Raven and Edward come out with a ridiculous clutch. And I mean, Raven's going to fly in, and with that, rip away 2 quick headshots. Okay, this is getting a little bit too close. They have a flank coming in from Topa, which I don't know if it's going to be expected, especially if they're not able to deal with these ramp players quickly. They needed those instant kills, really, to be able to be cautious of the flank. Otherwise, as you see, their attention fully focused on the bomb site, as you would expect, and it's really not too bad with the 3 M4s, a Scout and a Deagle. This is definitely the closest of the 3 of the buys we've seen here so far in the second half. But and they've been more expected. I mean, yeah, maybe Edward, after going down early in the 2 previous rounds, has kicked this one off massively with that double kill. And even then, one being found by Raven keeps it in the spot where they have the man advantage at least. So this is huge. 2 moving into the tunnels though. Unker, oh, he's so crisp. He has been hitting some fantastic shots throughout, and it doesn't look like he's really going to be slowing down, at least not anytime soon. The Scout moving in, the first headshot found. Okay, low health. He actually got the dink with the USP on the Topa. That was so close.
Albeit the risk is not really worth it here. Selectah, they will be setting themselves up for NaVi Junior setting themselves up for an 8 take with Selectah holding the line. Now JL, there's a bit of a gap in the smoke. Gospodarov, yep, like I said, that gap will be abused. I'm surprised JL is not aware of it. It's a pretty standard smoke we see all of the time on Just here. And, you know, when you do see both smokes land in top CT and, on short and in CT, you know that this is coming your way. So I'm perhaps a bit perplexed JL is oblivious to that fact.
Even with it being their map choice, we had pointed out that they haven't actually played an official on it yet.
Yeah.
As of this point anyway. NaVi Junior, they play at a decent amount. They don't have great stats, sure, but it's Mirage. If they're feeling good after this one on Dust 2 as well, then it would be really scary. But here we go. Much better start anyway from Selectah. Vin's going to do what he can to recover the situation, and of course he does. Gets the double, reopens up the A-bomb site, and potentially now reinvigorates the round again for NaVi Junior. They need to deal with this player on long though. Yeah, Tapik could put a stop to this one before anything else happens, but he's only able to get 1.
That's not good enough, and really NaVi Junior, more specifically Bit, is putting the hurt on here for Selectah. And look at this, he's going to control short as well. Edward getting caught in the swing as Selectah now left with Raven only, and you pointed out well that this will be a go-to map for Selectah likewise. They can't really afford to lose it and then hope that Mirage goes well, because even though NaVi Junior are not too well set up to win it, or too well set up with statistics, they, it's Mirage, exactly so. It's not a map that's very complicated to play, and look at this 1v2 from Gandalf Capacho to allow something like that to transpire. And oh, there's a lot of presence towards middle. JL, there we go. He's going to open it up. Bit getting caught in the transition. The Molotov was a dead giveaway. Somebody was coming in from lower, and obviously the lineup not too hard. Although, nice attempt. Still not too successful. Flatro's out, but not on care. And, well, that's pretty much it, isn't it? I mean, JL finding Topa on long. The tag on Gospodarov. Selectah seem to be doing a great job with this double up setup, even though Edward has yet to shoot a shot. Actually misses it. Wait a second. Oh, misses another one. Edward I will take those words back. They're not doing too good with the double up. Luckily, it's JL that's performing here.
Yeah, okay. This is getting a little bit too close for my liking, but they managed to come out on top of it.
And that is quite a bit of a hefty loss, although flat throw his flank. I mean, this is insane. He's been able to pull it that far back, and he's still coming in behind completely unnoticed, unchecked. And Tapa needs to stay alive. No, I say it, and he gets absolutely destroyed in the second later. This is a bit of a disaster, if you ask me. Selectah, they do need to keep Edward alive. Grab control is vital. The flat throw comes in through short. Edward finds one, finds two, sees the third. Edward! The hat trick, the pull down.
Well, that made up for it.
We can see the... Oh, Juan flat throw. He's itching for the peak. He's itching for the play. Now, he's being spotted from top mid, so hopefully he doesn't take the risk of peeking out top. Is going to take his head off like no other. Oh, the timing. Flat throw. Your timing is so good. What is happening? What is this world right now that we're living in? Flat throw. Oh, man. This is CSGO to the core right now.
The MP9, though, he's going to need to get close before he can be effective, I would say, for more than one kill or two at most. So we'll see if he's going to have the ability to get up close on short before they actually get in towards the bomb site. And yeah, he will. He's just sprinted in. Apache has him pinned in the corner. Instant dink comes in, and with that,
that's
nothing
enough.
to be done. That's indeed. There's only 15 seconds now. They have to keep worrying about that flank. Getting the bomb down is pretty much impossible, considering that headshot from JL found Gaspadarov jumping up in the air, and this is it. Hopa left alone in a 1-on-4 to save the map.